Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Sarah and I am a huge makeup enthusiast. Today's video is going to be a full face get ready with me, but also I wanted to review the e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation. This is their satin finish. So if you want to see how this foundation holds up and how I got this look, then go ahead and keep on watching. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I'm so excited to be using the e.l.f. Soft Glam Satin Foundation. So I ordered this through the e.l.f. website. It's medium buildable coverage, long lasting with 1% hydrating hibiscus complex. So I've been using this. I don't know if you can tell that my packaging, is a little slender at the top, but I've already been using this. I wanted to record a video using all e.l.f. products. The only things that I don't have are mascara and eyeliner, but everything else is e.l.f. So we're gonna start with the e.l.f. Cookies and Dream Primer. This is the poreless putty primer in like a cookies and cream scent. And I've used this before and I've had it for a good while. It still smells like cream. And I actually have the sponge from that line as well. But we're gonna use this to fill in the pores. Well, with the amount that I got, that's actually going to be for the entire face. But I think I'm also, oh gosh, I didn't realize how much of that I got. But I think I may also use the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. That I feel like definitely helps my makeup stay on and last longer because it's got that nice tacky texture. And by the way, with like pore filling primers, I'm trying to like really press that into where I have pores and lines so that it can fill those in. I'm gonna use a little bit of the Power Grip Primer because as I've been using the foundation, I've used this primer underneath it, I think 2 out of the 4 times that I've used the foundation, and I do think it helps it to last longer. Now for the foundation, I've got mine in the shade 25 Light Neutral. I'm wondering if maybe I should have gone with a cool shade, but we'll see how it goes. I've got it on the back of my hand, and the texture, stays put. So it's not running down the back of my hand or anything like that. So we're going to pick it up on the sponge. Look, here's the Cookies and Dreams sponge. There we go. So first layer definitely covers up the redness. So if you compare this side of my face to this side of my face, right? Hopefully we can see that this side, the skin tone is a whole lot more even out. This side still has like all of the redness and dark spots and stuff. So this is starting to cover up my dark spots that I've got. So now let's do the other side. So this is what one layer of the foundation looks like. I like a little bit fuller coverage, so I'm gonna go in with a little more and show you how I'm able to build it up. So mostly just to go over this dark spot, and we'll do the same on the other side. So here's 2 layers of the foundation. I am definitely a setting powder girl. If you're not a setting powder person, I would say this finish right here is super healthy looking, radiant. Also, I have oily skin, and I like the level of glow that this has. This to me looks healthy and youthful, and just like, you drink enough water and like eat your veggies. So I like it a lot. Now we're gonna go into concealer. This is e.l.f. Camo Concealer. the original version, and this is in medium neutral. I grabbed this because it's the only e.l.f. concealer I've got. I'm thinking the shade is gonna be okay. I'm hoping the shade is gonna be okay. All right, that's pretty good. All right, that color came out pretty good. Before we set anything, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Aqua Infused Bronzer Blush Duo in the shade Bronzed Pink Beige. This is a like cream to powder bronzer and blush that I've had for a really long time. I would like to hit pan or just try to like use up more of it, just because I definitely have had it for a while. Okay. All right, that's definitely a warm bronzer. Okay, we're doing that on the cheek, into the hairline. Now, I figured this would be a good chance to use this cream bronzer and blush because I don't normally use cream cheek products, but my husband and I are taking a salsa dance class tonight, and so I figure I want to try and help my makeup last as long as possible. We actually got to do this last summer too with friends, and it was so much fun. So he and I are going back tonight because there's a local place that advertised that they were going to have salsa dancing and a lesson. So it's the same place we went to last year. Okay, there we go. Got some warmth added back in. And I'm gonna keep using the same sponge. Let's see. And we're gonna go into the blush. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, now for setting powder, we've got the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder. This is in the light pink shade. Get a little bit out into the cap. I've been using this light pink shade for a little while because I thought it would be good for my under eyes, and I really like it. I wanna make sure we press out any creases. I feel like it's a really good shade for brightening under my eyes. So there we go, with the powder, without the powder. So I'm gonna use this to set my whole face because I also bought this same powder in the medium shade, but I'm not quite tan enough for medium shade yet. I use this same setting brush all in the center of my face, and then the big powder brush for the perimeter. I'm also gonna dust on some of this e.l.f. bronzer. This is in the shade Perpetually Tan. Just bring back a little bit of the bronzer from under the powder. Just a tiny bit. Ooh, that was a lot. Now we're gonna use this e.l.f. Bite Size Face Duo in the shade Pomegranate for the powder blush, just to go on top of the cream blush that I put on. I think I just dug my nail into the highlighter part. Okay, so since we're doubling up on the products, the cream blush, the cream bronzer, powder blush and bronzer, this better be lasting through this salsa class. And I'm also gonna use this highlighter too, since we're doing a full face of e.l.f. products. That's pretty. And we're just expanding the pan in that highlighter. Love that. Okay, for brows, I've got the e.l.f. Wow Brow Gel in the shade Deep Brown. And I've been using this in my brows for a really long time, and I think this one is about out. Normally, I would do this brow gel first and then fill in with another brow pencil. But I'm gonna see if I can just do this brow gel. Let's see how much we can fill in the brows with just this. I think I'm gonna have to grab a pencil. Okay, brows are all done. Now I'm gonna use this e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in the shade Rose Gold. I don't think I've used this even once since buying it, so we need to fix that. Oh yeah, there's the little sharpener at the bottom that you pull out of the back. I have this, and then I have this like liquid glitter eyeshadow in the shade Flirty Birdie. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this as a base. First, I'm gonna use my bronzer in the crease, just for a little bit of a transition. And then I'm gonna take the No Budge Shadow Stick and just draw. Oh, why are you coming out? Okay, and then I'm just gonna kind of like draw that on. That's very creamy. It's going on nicely. Right, we gotta zoom in. That feels really nice. I like that. That feels so smooth. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to go into the outer corner with something else, a deeper matte shadow. Not a ton of color. It's a nice, like, you know, rose gold neutral. I'm gonna use my finger and blend out the edges just a little bit. Okay, now let's try this liquid glitter shadow. So there's the applicator. That's so pretty. Look at the sparkle. Yeah, that's nice. That's got some nice sparkle to it. I'm actually gonna try and use my blush in my crease and outer corner on top of that bronzer. I feel like I should have used this to begin with. Yeah, I think I like that. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is go into this e.l.f. Bite Size Quad in the shade Berry Bad, because I want that deeper shimmer for out here. So there's a swatch of it on my finger. I like that. Now I'm gonna go into this deepest matte. Oh, and look, an e.l.f. blending eye brush too. I'm gonna see if I can put a little bit more of the liquid eyeshadow on top. I feel like we lost a little bit of sparkle. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let me do liner and mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, liner and mascara is done. Now I'm gonna do the lower lash line and I'm gonna go back into that e.l.f. Bite Size Quad and use that darkest matte again on a smudger brush to do outer third to a half. That's about half. And then I'm gonna go back to my blush, pinch the brush to blend that. All right, I think I like that. I've got my e.l.f. Seriously Satin lipstick in the shade Nectar, and I was gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury lip liner. Oh, we've got glitter. We're gonna have glitter everywhere. Yeah, let me grab my lip liner first because this I think is gonna be a little bit too warm toned. Okay, so I've filled in my lips with that lip liner and now I'm gonna put this Nectar shade on top of it. So I think the lip liner definitely helped, but it's still a little bit warmer than I was planning on, but that's okay. I added my inner corner highlight and lower lash mascara, but now I want to go back in with the e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick and use that in my waterline. Okay, here we go. Let's try this out. We'll see how well that stays put. My last step is setting spray. I don't have an e.l.f. setting spray, so I'm going to use my Urban Decay setting spray. It is my all-time favorite Okay, so this is the final look. I think the foundation looks really good, even with like a full glam look. I mean, with glitter, with liner. I mean, I could throw on some false lashes. I'm not going to, but I think this foundation, you know, holds up with a full glam look. It also, I've been using it on just like an everyday kind of look. You can make the coverage more sheer if that's what you prefer, and it's been a really good foundation so far. I'll do a check-in after the salsa class and we'll see how this held up. So my check-in will be probably in about 5 hours or so after the salsa class, after we come back home. But you know, we will be out in a little bit of heat and humidity, just like walking to the place, but we will be indoors for the salsa class. But I imagine, you know, we will probably break a sweat. So we'll see how it goes. Hey, I'm back for my check-in. So we're back from our salsa class. We had a great time. It was so much fun. And it's been about 5 hours since I finished doing my makeup. So let me zoom in a little bit so you can see how the foundation is looking. Okay, so the angle is a little bit different, but I'm hoping you'll be able to see the foundation pretty well. So I feel like after 5 hours of kind of normal wear, like, you know, we did go and do some dancing. We didn't break as much of a sweat as I thought we were going to. The last time we went to a salsa class, there were a lot more like repetitions, and this time there were not as many. Anyway, so I feel like the foundation has held up really, really well. And again, it's only been 5 hours, so like it should still look good. I know I normally will wear my foundation for like 16 hours a day. So yeah, so this is only a third of what I would normally wear it for. But I have an early morning tomorrow and I wanted to get this check-in done. So let me zoom in a little bit more. So around my nose, I think still looks pretty good. And then around like my chin and around my mouth, that still looks good. You know, even though I've been eating, drinking, talking, dancing, I'd say that all still looks pretty good. I am definitely glowy. And part of that is the Halo Glow setting powder, because that does give a nice glow. Now there is a little bit of settling into my forehead lines and over here as well, down in here. So yeah, that is settling in there a little bit. I wonder if I used a newer like pore filling primer, if that might help with some of that. Here's this side. So overall, I think it looks really good. And on days where I have been wearing it longer, I feel like I'm getting similar wear, similar time as far as how long it's lasting. And I have worn this foundation for like 8, 10, 12 hours the last few times that I've worn it. So it has gotten a good wear test, just not in this video. Sorry. Well, that is going to be it for today's video. I hope this was helpful for you to be able to see the e.l.f. Soft Glam Foundation in action. I've really been enjoying it. I like it a lot, and I feel like it is going to be a great addition to my foundation collection. Now, remember to click the like button if you liked the video, and I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. That's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!